Y'all, so they just came back and gave us the Jackie Christie show, and it was amazing. If I'm gonna say so myself, I enjoyed it. I don't know why. Like, I just love Jackie. It's like I see why people like can't stand her, but then I see why people love her. Like, she's just so crazy, you know. But so we came back. She doing her pilot shooting, you know what I mean, for her show, and she got a big audience. You know what I mean? She came out. Her speech at the beginning needed a little bit of work, if I'm being honest. But it seemed like she was nervous. So I mean, understood. But I feel like it should have been more of a flow to it. I don't know. But she was nervous. I think they can edit it. But anyways, that's just me like thinking. But you know, she got into it. She had a couple guests, and then she brought out an alpaca, and everybody was like, "What is this?" And then you know, everybody had their chance to take their picture with Jackie Christie, and they did a group photo. And it was like the Jackie Christie show. She was like, "That's a wrap," and then it was a wrap. But yeah, it looked like it was a cool little pilot. So she loves it. She got on there telling us how talking and her go together. She loves it. She loves to talk, sometimes too much. So somebody get Jackie a show. Somebody get Jackie a show. She better get on YouTube, create a show like Wendy did off of uh Potomac, Real Housewives of Potomac. Wendy got on there and she said, "I'm gonna do a Wendy show," and she did it on YouTube. Jackie, girl, you better get on YouTube and do a show. But yeah. So they came back with Brandi and her husband, and she decided to put her foot down. So she told him basically that she's staying in LA. She's bringing their son to LA. And then he was like, "Well, I got stuff to do in Dallas. Like, I don't want to leave Dallas. Like, I got business and stuff." She was like, "I'm not telling you to leave." So he's like, "Well, what does that mean?" Just like me, I'm like, "Girl, so what does this mean?" And she's like, she don't know what it means right now. But then she get on there and tell us that she feel like she been with him just for their son. And I'm like, Brandy girl, it's never a good idea just to stay in something years and years and years just for the kids. Like, you gotta be happy too. And I guess now she realizing that, because now she's saying, you know, she gotta focus on her happiness. She landed a movie role out in LA, and that's what she wanna focus on. She wanna, you know, be happy. So they don't know what that means, but you know, I just hope she finds her happiness. Like, that's the goal. You know what I mean? Whether they get back together, he move out there, they like whatever it is. Like, just don't stay for the kids, girl. Stay for yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope she figure it out. You know, life is a journey. She don't have to know right now. So you know, TBD, no TBC, to be continued. So they come back and they doing like the ending of the season, like, you know, thing that they do. And I'm like, dang, it's the end of the season? Like, I be so out of touch every time the season ends. I be like, dang, that's the last episode. But yeah, I guess this was the last episode. The reunion coming. So we definitely, I'm gonna definitely do the reunion. But yeah. So Jen, they started with Jen and Christian. They making candles, getting ready for their wedding, loving on each other, and I'm like, okay. And then they go over to Evelyn, and she's talking about how she's excited. She's excited for her PI journey, and they pulled out this like thing where you can like fold it to make it where girls can pee in a bottle, and I'm like, that's interesting. Like, okay. And then Brooke and Giselle, they were going to like some award party or something like that. So they were taking pictures. And Giselle was like, you know, every chance that she gets, she on a flight to go see her wife, you know, because she got to play overseas, you know what I mean? Because again, y'all need to pay them WNBA players more money. But yeah. And then Brooke was saying how this year was a breeze basically through, compared to everything that she's been through in life. And I'm like, okay, Brooke, like, looking good, you know. She's ready to go where the wind blows her. I'm like, okay. And then they go to Jackie. She got her show. She working on it. She doing the editing and stuff. So I'm like, okay, yeah, they was gonna edit and stuff like that. Like, okay. And then, who was after that? Oh yeah, it was Brandi. And then they ended with Brandi, and she was with her son, and they was doing like rock climbing, and he was like, "When your knees get good enough to to be able to do that?" I'm like, "I cannot." He's like, "Don't fall and hurt yourself." I'm like, "I cannot." But they had a good time. She was like, "I love our mommy Sundays. Like, you're my best friend." And he was like, "You're my best friend." And I'm like, "Oh, my heart is melting." And then Brandi got on there and told us how she is still like uncertain where her marriage is going and stuff like that, but she is thankful for the support that she's getting from the women. So I'm like, look at the sisterhood. Like, I love to see it. So yeah, then the episode ended and they showed like a flash at the beginning of the reunion, and I'm like, girl, they was getting into the teens. And they got Cheyenne there, Miss Bryant. So I'm like, okay, the reunion is reunion. But that's it. So like, share, subscribe, comment what you thought about this episode. What was your favorite part? And I'll catch y'all at the reunion. See you later. Love you.